Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing out of turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be? Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Indoor National Chili Bowl presented by Average Joe Paints. Tonight we have in store for you here by Dirt Series. We have the trucks coming at you here live at the Chili Bowl. This is going to be rather interesting, something different. Here we have 3 heat races in store for you. Not a lot of trucks out here tonight at the Chili Bowl, but heat race number 1 getting ready to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 17, that is Justin Sick. His dad's brother outside driving the number 30, that's Travis Pullen. Inside row number 3, we'll see the number 199 Big Country, last week's Big Legend winner. And that 199 starting inside that row there in the 3rd spot, and Josh Ely aboard the number 09 starting outside row number 2 in the 4th starting spot. Thank you guys for tuning into the Full Velocity Racing Network. And it's going to be a rather interesting one here at the Chili Bowl. A really, really short track, and we'll see how these guys sling it in here. These trucks rather wide for this track, and difficult truck is difficult to run around here. Definitely in store for that, but it's something I would try to run. But the 17S of Justin Sick already gets the iRacing I flag, green flag. The 30 of Poland slips up the track. The 199 of Colbridge right there, running in that second spot, side-by-side battle. For the second spot is Sick right now trying to run away and hide. The 199 at Colbridge moves himself up into position number 2. As now the 30 goes under fire from Josh Ely. Ely down to the bottom trying to get that third spot away. 15 laps will be the distance here in the heat racing action. as the 17S, the 3D Racing 17S of Justin Sick leading around the speedway. The 199 running in that second spot of Colbridge. Here comes the number 09 of Josh Ely down to the inside. It is a good side-by-side battle with Travis Pullins, as now the Ely pulls into that third spot. These guys all dirt racers at their own right running these trucks. So something just a tad bit different for these guys going around the Chili Bowl versus maybe the Legends car last week. Well, these guys fighting tooth and nail now. Here comes the top spot battle. Looks like the 199 of Jamison Colbridge looking to the bottom of 6. Sick gets loose, a little bit of contact over there. Fender banging, fender rubbing, whatever you want to call it. As they come off here to turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Colbridge now takes over the race lead in that 199. Jamison Colbridge doing a fantastic job now. Ely trying to bump Sick out of the way there in that 09 machine, trying to move himself into position number 2. He does so there. And the 09 as Josh Ely put him to second. The 30 of Poland into the third spot, and then Justin Sick falling all the way back to 4th there. And then number 17S machine. Tough break for Sick as he goes from the penthouse to the outhouse there in a matter of a lap there. As Colbridge was able to get by on Ely and Poland, unfortunately. Thank you for the star donation from Doug Lockrow out there, 795 stars. Thank you there, the shorty man out there, Doug Lockrow. If you want to tune into his stream, he puts on some pretty good stuff out there. So thank you to Doug Lockrow. Thank you to Tubbs out there, 100 stars, 6-week streak for Tubbs out there. Thank you for the 100-star donations. Milner Design and Media does a fantastic job on wraps and everything else here for the Full Velocity Racing Network. So if you need a wrap, get a hold of him. But it is Jamison Colbridge, your race leader here, and he stretched it out pretty good there over the 09 of Josh Ely, probably about 5 truck lengths over that 09 machine. Then you got Travis Poland a little ways back there, still fighting it out with Justin Sick. Sick sliding it in to the corner rather hard, trying to pull off maybe a slider on that number 30 machine. Is Sick just a tad bit faster, trying to get back up through the field. And the 199 continues to lead as we're watching Colbridge do a fantastic job here. He comes by the start finish line to get the popsicle sticks in the air. 2 more trips around the Chili Bowl for the number 199 machine. Just pulling away lap after lap, and the fastest truck out there on the speedway. White flag going to come out. It looks like Colbridge pretty much has this covered here. The 09 of Ely running in second, and Travis Poland third, and Justin Sick fourth, but off a turn, and number 4 for the final time. Picking up heat race number 1, it'll be Jamison Colbridge, Big Country, and that 199. Second going to go to Josh Ely, third to Travis Poland, and Justin Sick round out your 4 trucks. Every time I say cars, I should donate like 10 cents or something. I don't know. So as we get ready here, heat race number 2, the Hoyles Trucking starting lineup going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 42 machine, that will be Wes Wygan, and outside him, the number 81 of Joey Lamb. Inside row number 2 will be the number 9, that is Showtime Shane Kelly, our current points leader, and Colton Snyder aboard the number 24. Rolling off in position number 4. 4 trucks to call for. All 4 trucks out there on the speedway. As we get locked and loaded here for heat race number 2. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank everybody for tuning in and making everything out. 9-week streak from Jeff Brown. 9-week streak. He's by far the longest streak going here on the Full Velocity Racing Network as of right now. So we'll see if anybody else joins that. But 9-week streak. Thank you to Jeff Brown, iRacingIFlag.com. Head on over to iRacingIFlag.com and get some of the products that Jeff Brown has to offer. We get ready to light the wick, light the fire out of turn number 4. iRacing iFlag. Green flag is out. We'll see what's going to happen here. Everything going to unfold to excitement. How much carnage we're going to see is Joey Lamb on the outside. Going to be the first time I've seen a truck be able to pass on the outside. The 81 of Joey Lamb looks like he's going to be able to hold on to the top spot here on lap number 1. Instead of 15 laps of distance around the Chili Bowl. The 42 of Wes Wygan running in that second spot. Colton Snyder and then Shane Kelly. And that number 9 machine running in 4th. And just look at the run that he had through the corner. But he definitely said this is going to probably be one of the toughest vehicles he's going to have to handle, Shane Kelly. And that number 9 machine right now running in that 4th spot. Transgender trucks. Ryan Smith out there saying transgender trucks. Okay. And the 81 of Joey Lamb. Your race leader is the 24 of Colton Snyder, trying to chase him down, trying to take over that top spot. As Colton Snyder last time by a tick faster than Joey Lamb with a 12. 12.854 with the Joey Lamb's 12.871. So Colton Snyder a tick faster here as he's trying to track down the number 81 machine as he holds on to the top spot. The number 9 of Shane Kelly finally got a while in Wes Wygan aboard that number 42 machine. But here comes the 24 challenging for the race lead with the 81 of Joey Lamb almost side by side here off of turn number 4. Still have 9 laps to go. Snyder digging the bottom there in that number 24 machine, the Milner Design and Mita number 24. Looks them over once, looks them over twice here through turn number 3. Trying to pull up alongside that number 81 machine. Not able to do so far as he gets down off into turn number 1. Now he pulls up alongside of him on the back straightaway. And now pulls ahead of him a tad bit, coming down into turn number 3. The 81 of Lambs drifts way up the track, give Colton Snyder the race lead. Thank you to Ken Roos out there. 9-week streak, so he ties you to Jeff Brown. 9-week streak, 250 stars. Thank you, Ken, out there. Star donations, keep them coming in, folks. Thank you very much. Helps our broadcast rates to be a little bit cheaper. Helps us be able to do the things that we can do here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. So we thank you ever so much for those donations. Not sure of our March goal, so I know hopefully they don't give it as high as what we had last time. That was kind of ridiculous for Facebook to set that up for us. But we're going to have 4 to go at the line for the number 24 of Colton Snyder. Showing the quick way around so far. The 81 running in a second spot. Shane Kelly is ran down the top 2 there in that number 9 machine as he gets closer to the 81 to Joey Lamb. But we're going to have 3 to go at the line. So continue to go here. Colton Snyder going to see the popsicle sticks in the air as they're catching lap traffic to the 42 of Wes Wygan. Up there in front of those guys, up on the top shelf of the speedway. Oh, he's going to make contact to the wall. He's going to stay up against the wall. A good job by Wes Wygan to stay out of trouble, stay out of the leader's ways, and lets them go on through. As the white flag going to be out for Colton Snyder. They dive off down into turn number 1 and off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Lamb going to try to throw everything he's got at him. Cannot. I don't think he's going to be able to pull off the pass. Nope. The 24 going to take down heat race number 2, Colton Snyder. Second going to go to Joey Lamb. Shane Kelly going to finish up third, and Wes Wygan rounds out your 4 cars here in heat race number 2. Really good series that these guys have going on. Next week, I believe it is the Modifieds. Modifieds, those who are interested in it, the Modifieds next week at the Chili Bowl open invitation here. I have 108 viewers out there right now. Open invitation to the Modifieds next week. So if you're interested, make sure you come on over to Dirt Series Fantastic League. We'll be here live. We're giving you all the racing action for the Modifieds. And then the following week will be the Midgets at Dirt Series. So Foils Trucking starting lineup here for heat race number 3. Going to go away like this, starting on the pole. Driving the number 12 machine, that is Daniel Worthington, and his dancing part of the outside. Driving the number 11, that's Blake Bailey. Inside row number 2 is starting in the third starting spot. That is the number 38 of Charlie Milner, usually up here in the booth with me, but trying his hand out there with the truck. We'll see what he's going to be able to do. And Josh Smith in that number 83, going to roll off position number 4. Milner Designs and Media out there, that number 38 machine. We'll see what he's going to do here tonight to give him a big old round of applause for trying to attempt to race this, because this is something that's not very easy, and it's not even in my wheelhouse. So we get ready to go racing off a turn at number 4. Daniel Worthington set the pace. iRacing high flag. Green flag is out. The number 11 to the outside. That's Blake Bailey. And that number 11 machine, look at him go on the outside, chugging along there. Up, makes contact to the wall. Blake Bailey gets passed by the 83 of Josh Smith. Here comes Charlie Miller down to the inside. Bailey all kinds of out of shape, all upsetting his truck there in that number 11 machine. Worthington, your race leader in the number 12 machine. Somebody get him a rap called Milner Design and Media. The number 12, your race leader, the 83 of Josh Smith, running in his second spot. Third is the number 11 of Blake Bailey. And fourth is Charlie Milner out there in that number 38 machine. Up! Almost going around there in the 38. Not going to do so there, but battle for the race lead between Worthington and the 83 of Josh Smith. Smith down to the inside, side-by-side battle for the top spot. Josh Smith wants it. He's going to be able to grab it away from Worthington as he makes contact to the wall on the back straightaway through 3 and 4. It's Josh Smith now your race leader. As the number 83 of Josh Smith trying to pull away here, running a 13.187 last time by. Let's see what he runs this time to see if it's in, yep, 12.859. So it's right in the wheelhouse of what everybody else was running in the other heat races. As now Daniel Worthington running in second there. Number 12 machine is Blake Bailey. Down on the infield in that number 11 parked at Charlie Milner, also parked. So two cars out here, two trucks out here to battle it out, duke it out for the race win. And pretty much it's going to settle this one here, as you're going to see those two drivers transfer on into the A main feature, as the number 83 of Josh Smith still leading this event here, and he's pulling away almost half a track on the number 12 machine, I should say. Well, about straight away. Not quite half a track there, as Smith just pulling away from Daniel Worthington. Worthington right now just holding suit there in the second spot. No challenges, like you said. Bailey and Milner already out of this event, as the 83 of Josh Smith leading the way here, and they pretty much can pedal it here. As the 12 of Worthington having a good run there, running in the second spot. As Smith is still leading this event. You got to say hello to Sam Perry out there, Justin Sick, Ryan Underwood, Grant Wesley. I see him out there too. Tyler Laffard, Stephen Hall out there, Lori out there. A lot of good people out there. Thank you all for tuning in. 114 viewers as of right now, so we got to thank you for tuning in to the Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for eSport racing. We've been watching the 12 have a handful of steering wheel, as now we see Blake Bailey back out there on the speedway. He is 6 laps down right now. Take a look at his truck. Is that number 11 machine, 6 laps down, but out there going to finish third. Track time is crucial here with the trucks. I know he's complaining of a very, very loose truck here early on in the going here. Before we even started racing, it was very, very loose. Hard for him to drive, hard for him to handle, but he's out there sticking it out as we get the white flag in the air for the number 83 machine of Josh Smith. Smith leading down the back straightaway here for the final time off into turn number 3. No challenges here for Josh Smith. Off of turn number 4, going to pick up heat race number 3 is Josh Smith. Daniel Worthington going to finish up second. Third going to go Blake Bailey and Charlie Milner. Going to round out your top 4. Heat race number 3 in the books. Yes, hopefully you guys all love Full Velocity Racing Network. So before we get to racing action, it looks like we're going to go right into the A main here tonight, folks. And before we get to the racing action, we're going to send things down trackside for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave.
And thank you to Kevin Deadman and Dirty Grass Soul for the beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Also, Charlie Milner Design and Media for putting together that video for us here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Not only does he do raps, he does videos. So get a hold of him. If he doesn't do it, he'll try to find some way to do it. I swear. Charlie has his hands in just about anything he can do. And now he's out there racing a truck for that matter. But I want to thank our sponsors here. Gotta thank Hard Motorsports for our official yellow flag sponsor of the Full Velocity Racing Network. Gotta thank iRacingIFlag.com. Also gotta thank Milner Design and Media. Head on over to Milner Design and Media on Facebook and get a rap, get a video, get something from Charlie Milner. He'll hook you right up. Gotta thank Foyles Trucking. Gotta thank J-Max Journeys. It's not for the weak. JMaxStrong.com. Also got to thank BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by North South Texas Speedway. 3D Racing on our official team of Full Velocity Racing Network. TDR-Racing.net. Trash Panda Graphics. JP Designs. And also got to thank Cyber Thunder Racing League out there, the Asphalt Cyber Thunder Racing League that we have usually on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And also got to thank Sheffield Graphics. Sheffield Graphics, our official onboard camera of the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank you to all of our great sponsors here each and every night. As we do, we're going to try to find a Sheffield onboard camera here just for a quick second here. We're going to ride with Showtime Shane Kelly around the Chili Bowl in the truck. Now, second fastest here in warm-up session is Showtime Shane Kelly. Sheffield Graphics, our official sponsor here of our onboard camera. Thank you to them coming aboard. Checkered flag or wave on this session. So we will be going 60 laps at the Chili Bowl in the trucks. 12 trucks out there. Going to fit much more out there, just 12. 12 of them out there. And man, this is going to be a fantastic showdown. I'm going to tell you that as we get ready for the Foyles Trucking starting lineup. Starting on the pole, driving the number 199. That is Big Country. Jamison Colbridge and his dancer partner outside driving the number 24. That is Colton Snyder. Inside row number 2 in a Toyota driving the number 83. That will be Josh Smith and Josh Ely aboard the number 09, rolling off position number 4. Fifth starter sees the number 81. That is Joey Lamb in the Toyota. And Daniel Worthington in the number 12 machine, rolling off in position number 6. Seventh starter sees Travis Pullen aboard that number 30 machine. And Showtime Shane Kelly, our current points series leader, and that number 9 machine rolling off position number 8. Ninth starter sees Blake Bailey aboard that number 11 machine. And Justin Sick aboard the 3D Racing number 17. S machine, that is Justin Sick rolling off position number 10. 11th to see Wes Wygant and Charlie Milner in that number 38 machine, rounding out your 12 cars here. Or 12 trucks, I should say. Man, that's like 30 cents into the pot now. 12 trucks here at the Chili Bowl. And man, odds-on favor. A lot of guys going with Jamison Colbridge out there. We have Colton Snyder, but fast here tonight. So wasn't the 83 of Josh Smith. These guys have been practicing. They're behind that iRacing.com pace truck, getting ready to send these guys on their way. They are restacked. They are repacked. I'm going to ask you one question. Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. Who's it going to be? Chili Bowl trucks racing down into turn number 1. The 199 of Jamison Colbridge and Colton Snyder make contact down the back straightaway. Here comes Josh Smith down to the inside. Oh, contact, and into the barrier goes Colton Snyder. In that number 24 machine, Snyder into the barrier, smoke barreling out that number 24. We're going to have to see what's going to happen to that machine. Tough break for Colton Snyder. Lots of contact going on there. As I'm not sure who made the complete contact there, but we'll take a look at Colton Snyder as he falls through the field here. Tough break for him. Really fast here. So we're going to take a look. Colton Snyder. You see him down into the barrier here, and it looks like him and maybe Josh Smith got together here off the corner. Just a little bit of a bumper tag. Really tight quarters for these trucks. And the 24 tags the inside barrier down there. Flagman had to run. That's normally where the flagger is there. The Flagman had to run. So tough break for Colton Snyder. Hopefully get his truck repaired and come back out there. So it is Jamison Colbridge, your race leader. Second is Josh Smith. Third is Josh Ely, Joey Lamb, Daniel Worthington. Round out your top 5 right now. Sending these guys back on their way up at turn number 4. iRacing got flag, green flag in the air. And we're back racing here with the trucks. The Indoor Nationals presented by Average Joe Pates, the 199 of Jamison Colbridge, looking to try to make it 2 in a row here on the Chili Bowl. Last week he capitalized and won with a Legends car. This week trying to do it with the trucks. Josh Smith running in that second spot in the number 83 machine, looking for his first win here of the 2020 Chili Bowl Indoor Nationals. And then you have the 09 machine of Josh Ely running in that third spot. Fourth is Joey Lamb. And then number 81, Travis Pullen right now, moved himself up into the top 5 as he gets around Daniel Worthington, so put Pullen to the 5th spot. Colbridge, your race leader. Last time by, the fastest truck out there on the speedway, 12.881 for Jamison Colbridge, is now the 24 of Colton Snyder. Back out onto the speedway. A lot of damage to that 24 machine, and some laps down. Milner was able to pick up to the 11th spot there, passing him while he was in the pits. The 199 of Jamison Colbridge out to a pretty good advantage now with Josh Ely. Down to the inside, taking away second from the 83 of Josh Smith. Smith now comes out there, fire from Joey Lamb. Lamb looked down to the inside a couple different times, and that number 81 machine not able to pull off the pass as Josh Smith able to capitalize and able to keep him down to the bottom there. Colbridge now making contact to the inside apron. That's never a good sign as Colbridge now trying to track down to 38 of Charlie Milner. Milner comes down to the inside, having all kinds of issues there. So Milner able to pull it down to the inside. A lot of damage on that machine. Now we're going back and forth for the second spot. Josh Smith trying to take it back from the 09 of Josh Ely. Yellow flag going to come out. Yellow as Milner around in and out over there. And, oh, man, Josh Smith going for a ride just a tad bit. They're able to gather it back. But Charlie Milner bringing out this yellow flag. So I want to remind everyone, don't forget to start donations. Help us reach our month goal, our March goal here, our month goal too, our March goal. We don't know what it is, but we want a good head start on that here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. So thank you to everybody that has made star donations so far. And thank you to those who are going to make star donations here in the month of March. And thank you to all of our great sponsors, all the great fans out there tuning in, 132 here. 12 trucks still left out there running. Looks like they're going to give Colton Snyder a lap back. Charlie Milner 3 laps down, 4 laps down now. In that number 38 machine, but Colton Snyder with a rough go over here early on there on lap 6. Having contact to the inside barrier. Getting ready to send these guys back on their way off of turn number 4. Big Country, Jamison Colbridge, iRacing got flag, green flag back out. And Colbridge leads the charge back down into turn number 1. Josh Smith running there in that second spot. Third is Josh Ely. Then you have Joey Lamb running in that 4th spot. And then Shane Kelly in the number 9 up to the 5th spot. As Kelly trying to make some difference here. As he's been on the podium pretty much 2 out of the 3 races, should say. As Ely now makes some contact to the inside berm. Gets all kinds of crossed up as Ely up in front of the 81. And Lamb had to slam on the brakes to able to stay behind him and not wreck him and be involved in that wreck. But the 199 still leading this one. Last time by Josh Ely trying to get by Josh Smith too here. But yellow going to come out. Looks like it's going to be Wes Wygant now, the cause of this one. And he hits the inside barrier, so that's a 2 for 2 for the inside barrier on the front straightaway. As we watch him get all loose, out of shape, and had a little bit of contact, a little bit of help from the 24 as he was almost already around. That 42 of Wes Wygant hits the inside barrier, a little bit of damage to that prime number 42.
Hello, fellas.
How's it going, Charlie? How was it out there?
Slick. Very slick.
I was gonna say that's something way out of my wheelhouse. Man, you trying to go out there and run one of those things, man. That was tough. That would have been tough to do, especially for me.
I mean, I only had maybe 30 laps on the track in this thing, so I wasn't expecting too much, but give it a go.
Hey, you made the A main.
Not saying much, but everybody did.
That's iRacing flag, green flag comes back out. Jamison Colbridge leading the charge down to turn number 1. Josh Smith right there for 2. For 3 is Josh Ely in that 09 machine. Ely really looking to try to get around the Josh Smith machine again. But, man, Smith is a little bit faster here late in the going.
Yeah, I'll tell you one to watch that before. I'm not sure if he got all his laps back. Man, he was fast in his heat race and fast all night.
And Colton Snyder definitely fast there. Still 5 laps down here to the race leaders as he hit that inside barrier, and that caused a lot of damage to the truck. I know it was smoking, so he had to get the truck repaired. Last time by, look at Colton Snyder. He was a 13.306, which is about as fast as the top 5 is running right now there, Charlie. So it's definitely hurtful to see that 24 way back there. But Josh Smith gets crossed up. That number 83 truck crossed up, and now the 09 of Josh Healy down to the inside.
Yeah, looks like we got Justin Sick battling with Daniel Worthington back here for the looks like the 8th spot. Oh, pretty spread out otherwise. Got Culbridge just putting it on him tonight. Big country out there.
Yeah, he's trying to make it 2 for 2 here the last couple of weeks. Now Ely and Smith go at it again for the top spot or second spot there. Is yellow flag going to come out? I believe they should give that to Ely there. Smith now, almost hits the inside barrier all by his lonesome as he gets crossed up again. Oh, man, Josh Smith, tough break for him. It looks like
all by himself.
Who was it this time? Oh, it was the number 11 of Blake Bailey around enough to bring out that yellow flag. And he did that all by himself, like you said. No contact there. There was no hit box. As 11 of Blake Bailey backs her into the wall. Enough to bring out our Hard Motorsports yellow flag and restack and repack this field.
Yeah, Blake was talking earlier in the practice service that he hates these things, so he's struggling pretty good. He was back there with me. He wasn't doing too good.
They said they were
These
loose.
things are tough, man.
They are. They look really, really tough here just to control them. As iRacing flag, green flag comes back out. Lap 32 of 60, lap 33 going up on the board. And it's been all Jamison Colbridge here. 31 laps led for that 199 machine. Smith still running in that second spot. Josh Healy's been fast too. He's running in third. Then Joey Lamb running in that fourth spot. Then you have the points leader Shane Kelly running in fifth. So another top 5 would be good for him. But I tell you what, the Smith machine, the 83, just gets loose going in right now. I just don't know what's going on with that truck. It just looks ill handling here. That time by through 3 and 4 looked good, but 1 and 2 it looks like he gets a little bit loose.
It looks like they all get a little looser in 1 and 2 for some reason. Watching Colbridge and Ely along with Josh Smith, they all get a little looser in the 1 and 2. A little contact in the 83 and the 09. Yeah, I talked to Ely a couple weeks ago. He said he's been running some laps in these things trying to get ready for this race, so we'll see if he can make anything of it.
And Josh Healy gets a push there through 3 and 4 in that 09 machine, so leaving the door open. But Shane Kelly now battling it out for the 4th spot. He gets down to the inside of Joey Lamb, side by side battle for 4th. As Shane Kelly just methodically trying to pick his way up through the field as Josh make a little bit of contact, but yellow flag going to come out. I believe the 42 of Wes Wygan involved in this one. Yep, and it looks like Blake Bailey really running into the backside of him and keeps pushing him there. That number 11 machine just ran right straight plumb through him. Blake Bailey, unfortunately, getting into the side of the 42 West Wygan.
Yeah, looks like they're going to send Blake Bailey to the back for that one. As he's the one that initiated the contact.
Yeah, tough break for Wes Wygan. Wygan out there seems like he's struggled a little bit, but giving it a good old college try there. And that number 42 machine, he's in the top 10, which is good there. The 24 going to get another lap back. Colton Snyder, he likes seeing these yellow flags there. Charlie, he's getting laps after lap back. He may end up back on that lead lap here soon.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get him back and get back in front and fight for the lead.
So the iRacing.com, a Chevy Silverado pace truck getting ready to pull off the track onto the infield as we get ready to set these guys loose back again here. We're going to be under 20 to go as iRacing flag, green flag comes back out. And Colbridge leading the charge down into 199 machine. It's Josh Smith running second, Josh Healy for 3, Shane Kelly for 4, Joey Lamb for 5, Travis Pullen running in that 6th spot. Then you have Danny Worthington, Justin Sick, Blake Bailey, Wes Wygant, Colton Snyder, Charlie Milner up here talking to me in the booth here to helping me out as we have Josh Ely right now trying to, he got a little bit loose there. Thought he was going to spin it out there in that 09 machine, but the 83 of Josh Smith right there knocking on the door. Jameson Colbridge for the race lead.
Yeah, they put a pretty good gap on Ely now. I think he gets loose off the corner. Shane Kelly puts pressure on the 09 to see if he can take the third spot away. But don't count out Joey Lamb and Travis Pullen. They're back there too. All it takes is one mistake and you're around.
Josh Smith gets on the apron there on what I call it's like an embankment on the inside that berm, and it gets them all kinds of out of shape there, and it allows the 199 a little bit of breathing room as they come down the back straightaway. The 09 of Ely though has caught the top two again, so Josh Ely definitely fast as he gets the rhythm going. So Ely running in that third spot.
Oh, Josh Smith bobbles a little bit, gives Ely another run. See if he can capitalize and get underneath him. It's going to take him getting underneath him coming off the corner, because that's about the only way you can get by somebody is get him under the corner, because I mean there's really not two grooves right now.
Yeah, it looks like they have to run the inside, have to be on the pedal just a little bit lightly as they're coming off. If they're on the pedal too much, it looks like the ass end just steps right out on these trucks. And 83 Josh Smith again, you can see it just you can see when he steps on the pedal, the ass end just drives right out the track there.
Yeah, these things are really touchy, man. It's, you know, it really, I mean, you know, you can get around this place in second, third, or fourth. I mean, I've heard all three. I was actually bouncing around, checking it, you know, a couple different things, running second, running third, running fourth. I mean, third was really better for me, but you've got to be really ginger on the throttle. I mean, throttle control is key with these things.
Yeah, definitely key. We're already 9 laps to go here, 8 laps to go now, Charlie, as we watch that 199 Colbridge starting to trek away again, away from that number 83 Josh Smith. Smith gets tight over there in 3 and 4. That's allowed Ely to get right back to his rear bumper. Josh Ely really forcing the issue down to the bottom. He really wants that second spot away from the 83 Josh Smith. But Josh able to hold back to the bottom again. So it seems like he's able to block him when he has to. The 83 now gets a little bit more sideways here through 1 and 2, but it looked like he was able to diamond that corner. Yeah, the 09 making contact.
Well, looks like lap traffic will come into play. 42 and Wiggin back there. He's a newbie to these two. We were all talking earlier, and he said he wanted to try it, so he jumped in. Me, him, and Worthington, we all jumped in and tried them together. And it's like Worthington has the best luck out of all of us.
Yeah, Wiggin got out of the way too of your race leaders, which is a great thing to do, gentleman thing to do there. The 199 gets 3 to go, and the battle right now on the speedway is for that second spot. That's between Ely and the 83 of Josh Smith. The battle of the Joshes here for position number 2, as the 199 going to get a popsicle sticks in the air for Jameson Colbridge.
As the battle for second heats up, made a little contact. 83 is drifting up the track a little bit. Can the 09 get him? We'll see. Coming in at 3 and 4 last time. Taking the white flag.
Yep, white flag going to be out here for the 199, and Jameson Colbridge pretty much can write him in for the win here in the trucks as he comes off of turn number 4, picking up the truck win here. The 199 Big Country, Jameson Colbridge second, going to go to Josh Smith. Josh Ely going to finish up in that third spot. Fourth going to be Showtime Shane Kelly with another top 5 in that number 9 truck. Joey Lamb finishing up 5th. Travis Pullen for 6th. 7th, Daniel Worthington. 8th, the number 17 S of Justin Sick. Blake Bailey in 9th. West out there in the number 42. Going to finish up 10th. 11th going to be Colton Snyder. And then rounding out your 12th, truck field, Charlie Milner. Actually making the event, so that's one more than what I could have made. So at least he was in the A main in that number 38 truck. So definitely not an easy vehicle to drive around the Chili Bowl. But again, James Colbridge making it 2 in a row here at the Indoor Nationals.
Well, I'm gonna go load the truck up. I'll holler at you later.
All right. Charlie Milner, thank you for a little bit of hindsight here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Give us the inside route as I make my way on over to their home over here. So we'll make my way over there. Should be live over here in their channel as we get ready to pull some of these guys in. Top 3 drivers. About time we see Josh Smith on the podium finish too. A good race for him. So first and foremost, we're gonna make our way on down here. This is BladeNode.com, Victory Lane, with our drivers here. Third place finisher here, the driver of the 09 machine, Josh Ely, taking down third here tonight. And it's about time, Josh, putting in some practice here. Able to get a podium finish, come up here and talk to us on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Man, how much time and effort went into these trucks, man? They look like a handful.
Man, I'll be honest with you, I hadn't drove it not once all week. It was definitely a handful the entire race. It was a lot of throttle control, man. I'm more than happy to be on third place. I've been waiting on this for a little bit now.
Yeah, you've had some good runs, and then they get extinguished, unfortunately. You know, being the Chili Bowl, it's tough to pass sometimes, and that old chrome horn comes into a factor, and then door slamming and different things go on, and then you don't make the podium. But here tonight, able to make the podium in that 09 machine. But I know there's 2 more vehicles left. There's the modifieds and the midgets. Which one are you looking forward to the most?
If I had to choose between either one, it'd be the modifieds, because I cannot drive a midget to save my life.
So we're going to have a lot of enjoyment with you driving that midget.
Probably so.
All right, Josh, before I let you go, I'll give you the microphone. You can thank who we'd like to thank here. Finally, on the Full Velocity Racing Network, once again. Take it away there, Josh.
I'd like to thank Dirt Series for putting it on, y'all for broadcasting. I've got to thank my team, Bulletproof Motorsports and JP Designs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home third place here tonight, driver of the 09 machine, Josh Ely. We'll let him get back to it here. We'll bring in Josh Smith, our second place finisher here, man. The trucks, we had a little bit of a smaller showing here for the trucks, but you guys put on a whale of a show, Josh. Those trucks look like a handful out there. Tell us about your race.
Oh, it's like stepping on eggshells. Got to worry about the guy in front of you as much as behind you when you're that close.
Yeah, definitely looked like you had a fast truck here. You and Ely went back and forth quite a few times. You guys both made mistakes. You were able to capitalize the most, and obviously that's why you finished second. But another restart, you think you could have had something for Mr. Colbridge up there?
Oh, it's just you got to make a mistake at the right time. I was showing him a nose a couple of times, but if you can't get him up off the bottom, I'm not going to root him up off the bottom and take a risk of chance or spinning both of us and costing us both a good finish.
Yeah, it was a good finish, though, here, a podium finish for that number 83. Hopefully that's going to be a good points night there for you, too, there, Josh. But before I let you go, I'm going to give you the microphone. Well, let me ask you one more question. I asked Josh this, Ely. I'm going to ask you this. Out of the modifieds and midgets, which class are you looking forward to the most next?
Neither. I was looking forward to the trucks, to be honest with you. If I have to pick out of those two, I'm going to have to go with the mod. I'm with Ely. I can't. Midgets around here they're fun, but I'm not a midget driver.
It's definitely going to be interesting to watch all of you guys run those midgets, because I know going into turn 1, I'd be doing 360s and probably rolling over and flipping and making a complete idiot of myself. So it's going to be interesting to watch you guys go at it. I think it's going to be the most interesting for the fans to watch.
Let's hope so.
Before I let you go there, Josh, I'll give you the microphone. The floor is all yours. You can thank whoever you'd like to thank here tonight.
Alright, as far as tonight, I've definitely got to thank Ely. He gave me all the room. He could definitely push me off the bottom throughout that. As far as this series, I got to thank Not Your Average Joe Paints. They come on board as the title sponsor. You guys for broadcasting. Got Milner Media come on with the street stop, or for the sponsor of this class. Let's see here. Vortex Wraps. Yeah, when you get up here, it all goes blank. Vortex Wraps, Max Auto Motorsports, High Side Graphics, Mud Duck Racing for coming on for the Tough Luck and the Hard Charger Award. See if I can get out of the truck and see what was on it. I thank my family for letting me do this. As you see the Racing for Reed sponsor on the hood. A lot of people probably don't know the story behind that, but we're still a battle. It's a battle we'll battle to the end, and hopefully we win on that one. So thanks for them letting me do this. Thanks Earl, Colton, Travis for helping me out with admin and all this, and hopefully see you guys next week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home second place here tonight, driver number 83, Josh Smith, one of the leaders of the Dirt Series, the head guy in charge, I would call him there, is one of the head guys in charge. You got Earl Clements, and then you also got a couple of guys that I keep forgetting to mention. So if I forget you guys, you can lynch me later, but we're going to make our way on down to probably in the static BladeNode.com victory lane, with the driver of the 199 making a back-to-back victories here for that machine. But Jameson Colburn's big country out there taking down another victory. Jameson, we were here last week. Deja vu. Different truck, though. A different vehicle. Man, way different.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm waiting for something with some grip. This track got brutal. Josh was laying the pressure on me and stuff. I couldn't. It was just hitting your marks and getting the rhythm. It's cool to be back here twice.
Yeah, definitely cool to see you down here in Victory Lane a couple different times now. From one end of the spectrum, a Legends car, to the truck end of the spectrum, man. How different was it to race these two vehicles?
Well, as much as we were complaining and everything last week about how unsettling the Legends were, these are probably worse. These are got all that power in the ass end and nowhere to use it. I was telling the buddies in Skype that I'm doing 35 mile an hour through these turns. You know, no, it's not even 1100 RPM.
Oh, it was a good race. Out of the next two cars, I know you said maybe modifieds, but modifieds and midgets, we've talked to you about this. We just asked these guys. Everybody is like saying modifieds. But what are you looking forward to next? Can you take down a victory in those modifieds and midgets?
I had a good run last year in the modifieds. I think I ran second. So the biggest thing with this series that we're in is just making the show.
Yeah, definitely difficult to make the show too, especially with some of these different types of vehicles and classes of vehicles. It's not easy, but this is another good points night for you there in that 199 machine. Obviously, I think that's going to pretty close put you right next to Shane Kelly.
No, I'm looking forward to the modifieds, but I think the midgets will be fun too. Yeah, I don't know how the points lay out. Before I seen it, I was second, so I see he finished fourth, maybe.
It's got to be darn close. It's got to be close.
Yeah, I didn't get to. I think I finished second last year in points here, so that's what I'm shooting for. I'm points racing, so hopefully we can get a points championship under our belt for this year.
That'd be fantastic. But before I let you go, Jameson, I'll give you the microphone. Thank you. I'd like to thank you tonight.
I'd like to thank you guys, Full Velocity, for putting on this broadcast every week for us. Josh, Travis, Colton, Earl, for putting this race on. Everyone at Dirt Series that helps. Charlie doing all the flyers and everything each week. All the boys over at Aggressive. Not sure if any of them watch it, but we sure talk about it. So my girlfriend for letting me take a break from the baby and come up here and race a little bit. CNC Racing Designs. Trying to wean down on that finally, so that's still a sponsor, but you know, keep it in my pocket.
All right, Jameson, good to see you down here at Victory Lane. Hopefully we'll see you down here a couple more times here, maybe even crown the points championship toward the end of the season.
That's the idea. I appreciate it.
All right. Jameson Goldbread taking down the victory here at the Trucks at the Chili Bowl. Thank good old Big Country here for joining us here down in BladeNode.com Victory Lane as he now gets back in his truck and does some rinkies on the front straightaway here for the fans on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll take that off the screen just so you guys can see what is going on here with Big Country. But again, another victory here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. A fantastic finish here. Thank you to Tubbs for coming up here and giving us a little bit of hindsight of what was going on maybe with the truck there. But got to thank all of our great sponsors one more time before we go on off the airwaves here until it looks like Thursday night with the Throwback Series. But next time we are on air here with the Full Velocity Racing Network, besides maybe Ron Piles has something going on. But got to thank Har Motorsports for our official yellow flag sponsor. Got to thank also Milner Design and Media. Head on over to Milner Design and Media and get yourself a wrap, get yourself a video, get something. He's got everything. He can build you a driver's suit. I mean, the whole 9 yards. Go on over to Milner Design and Media. Can't speak volumes for his work. You can go watch and see it. I mean, it's fantastic. So make sure you head on over there. Keep him busy. I got to thank Jeff Brown and iRacingIFlag.com. Get some of the widgets and different stuff that he's got. If you don't have an iFlag, you might as well put it back on the trailer because you're not going to be with the competition that has iRacingIFlag.com. So head on over there. Also got to thank Brian and Kathy Voiles of Voiles Trucking. Head on over for all your trucking needs of Voiles Trucking here on Facebook. Also got to thank J Max Strong, Locked In Syndrome. Man, they have some awesome things. He goes out there with his own controller, different things that are going on. We'll share that live link here on the Full Velocity Racing Network when he's live. We'll do our best to try to make sure give your support out to him, man. www.jmaxstrong.com. You can buy merchandise and everything else over there, and everything benefits helping his recovery and everything that's going on with that locked-in syndrome. Fantastic kid, man. I also got to thank BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds. Head on over to BladeNode.com. Use Blade10, the promo code Blade10, and get 10% off your first purchase. Also got to thank South Texas Speedway, Corpus Christi, Texas, place to race. Visit them on the web at TXSpeedway.com. Also got to thank 3D Racing, our official sponsor here of the official team of Full Velocity Racing Network. Got to thank TDR-Racing.net for the Leaner and Turtle Award. Also got to thank Trash Panda Graphics, Sheffield Graphics for our official onboard camera of the Full Velocity Racing Network, and JP Designs. Also got to thank Cyber Thunder Racing League. Cyber Thunder, you're looking for a good asphalt league? Head on over to Cyber Thunder Racing League and get involved with those guys. They do a fantastic job. Tom Richter and everybody over there make things rather interesting, and I can't wait to get to broadcast those guys once again. But till now, I'm going to give everybody a farewell here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Got to thank Todd Truan. Got to thank Phil Lacasse. Got to thank Jeff Brown out there, man. He gives us a lot of insight. Charlie Milner for all the designs and graphics that he does. Got to thank Ron Piles, our newcomer Alex out there doing some of the broadcasts. Got to thank everybody that's involved. You, the race fans, for out there on the Full Velocity Racing Network, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. We thank you guys all for tuning into the Full Velocity Racing Network. But I'm going to remind you of this: keep the rubber side down, silver side up, and keep the hammer down this time. See you next time on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Good night.